What happened yesterday? It is shocking. Everywhere, everyone is just mourning. Everywhere, everyone is mourning. Well, the only thing there is that it's only God that knows and that rules the best. He is only one that will determine the fate of Nigeria in the future and the fate of Nnamdi Kanu. It is very, very shocking. So nobody is happy. Well, this report is a report of Simon Ekpa, the situation report of Simon Ekpa about his being and how he's doing in Finland and the continuation of this Christian genocide in Nigeria. So you are going to watch it. Don't skip any part of it. You will explain this our Biafran activist. He's going to explain everything according to the way it is coming. So stay by and watch it to the end. And I would like you to comment down below. And what do you think about the situation going on in Nigeria right now? Mostly the issue of Nnamdi Kanu and the sentencing of Nnamdi Kanu in the prison on Thursday, on 20th. So what do you think about it? And thank you for watching.
I want to read something from Nigeria's president. He says the characterization of Nigeria as religiously intolerant doesn't reflect our national reality. Religious freedom and tolerance have been a core tenet of our collective identity and shall always remain so. Nigeria opposes religious persecution and does not encourage it. He says the picture we're getting here is not accurate.
You know, unfortunately, that is completely false. I mean, there are states in Nigeria that have blasphemy laws, people who are facing the death penalty right now for blasphemy against Islam. There's a person currently right now who's held in prison for defending himself from attack from a Muslim militant from the Fulani tribe. He defended himself, and he's facing the death penalty. So, no, there's serious persecution happening in Nigeria. I know the president, Tinubu, is in a difficult position in trying to protect his interests there in that country, but they are complicit in this to one degree or another with statements like this.
Now, if a foreign country will come and kill them, and this foreign country will make the mistake of saying, I'm going to protect a certain thing, automatically their psyche is that certain thing that you are trying to protect is my enemy. And look how, and you see Nigerians, the Muslims in Nigeria, whether they are victims or whatever it is, they wouldn't allow a criminal country like.
Let me stay with you.
No, wait. They wouldn't allow America to come in here and do any military. What happened with what happened is when French
exposes many things about Nigeria. How can you be trying to judge somebody with a law that does not exist? Where is it on? I say allow Nnamdi Kanu to read it out with a microphone. Make so many, in fact, impacts in this struggle. So, and I believe that Finnish government they are now themselves want to do the needful. Because why they hold the man and why they jail the man, the purpose and the dream was not achieved. So what is the essence?
But Ngozi continues to argue that the Finnish government and the Nigerian government are playing games with this Simon Ekpa's issue. What do you think could be? Is it because of what, just like what everybody know? Is it because of the contract, or is it because of allegedly because of the oil that's been promised to them? Why do you think that according to Ngozi, I said there are a lot of evidence to see that Simon Ekpa is not really the cause of the problem or the security currently ravaging Nigeria?
If they not tell you, say you no go know.
So Finland should be seeing what is happening.
Finnish government knows what they are doing. They are criminal nation. They are terrorist nation, and they should be regarded and treated as one. Yes, you cannot partner with them. See, look at evidence every corner, and then let them look at it. Ever since they hold this man, I've been saying that they are complaining. They even accuse this man of does he stop? That should be the question. Does he stop? And if it didn't stop, that means the man is innocent. That means the man is not the one doing it. But people, yeah, because of the contract, do you know that the Nigeria have given them another contract? Just to make sure that they have Simon Ekpa and they did not free him. Look at the game they are playing with Nnamdi Kanu. And people, they are still busy killing people. Even as Donald Trump is still giving warning. So tell me, how do Nigeria stand to defend it? And moreover, the Mr. President is not doing anything, neither is he saying anything. He's not doing it because, my brother, I believe in action. Which action did he take? And the man that you say, okay, he says Sidious Musa is not working. You remove Sidious Musa, you put your brother. The man that you put there now, wait, what is the action? Where is the action? Because I still watch these people, Iswab the other day, they are parading, doing what they are doing. Even to the point that yesterday that they killed this commander. What is still holding Nigeria for army not to act? A woman made a confession 2 days ago. Do you know her confession? She said right there in their home that these militias, terrorists appeared. They came in mass with their guns and they started shooting, disturbing everybody in the society. So which they try to, she don't manage. Everybody just managed to escape. She managed at the end of the day escape with her children, leaving the husband, which at the end of the day, do you know that they later come back the next day to set the whole buildings, to set every villages ablaze, which resulted to the death of her husband. As we speak now, Plateau State, Benue State is zero. It's zero. They have shut down churches. They have closed down schools. The woman even confessed that the mosque that did not burn down mosques, it was only worshiping center of the Christians. It's a place that they burn down and they make sure that they brought everything down, and schools. But they allow only the Muslim their mosques to remain there. That is the country we are in. And some persons will come out and say such a thing is not happening in Nigeria. No genocide against Christians because of their what? The ideology of Islamizing Nigeria. Yes, ideology of Islamizing Nigeria. And that's just it.
But they reported that Finland have dropped from the top, the top 10 country with the fewest, freedom. In every particular country, they were top 10. I think they were second before. I think
they have to drop because they have joined the criminal nations. They have joined terrorist nations. They have started doing what they don't supposed to do, or what people do. Ekpa case now is no other case. Now it's only Simon Ekpa case. That is what have reduced Finland from where they were before, and that is why it's not good. Take a look at the cases that is going on. How is it going? And the more you are supporting evil, the more you are getting darker. Yes. The more you are close to darkness, the more your color changes. The more your mentality changes. The more everything about you changes. Psychologically and mentally is what I am telling you. You see, now they were called either number 1, number 2 before. But now go and check it. They are not up to 1 to 10. That is to tell you that Alexandra Stubb have actually welcomed darkness into Finnish government in order to finish them. So Alexandra Stubb should be regarded as a terrorist president. Yes, because if it's not, he wouldn't have been supporting the illegality that is going on, the false accusation against our man. And regardless of what is going on in Nigeria, where everything is too open like this, yet you are still siding because of the contracts, because of the oil money. Just the same game that Omotosho want to play, which they are now warning him. But I'm hearing a rumor, although I have said it, that on the 20th of this month, that Omotosho have 3 things to do. Either he run away from the case, or he discharge and acquit, or he do what he postponed it. These are the 3 things that we play on the 20th. Because I heard it, but I just see it as a rumor that you have already thrown the towel. He has quit already before the.
You are throwing the towel.
Yeah, I have thrown the towel, but I want to confirm it. You understand? So, my brother, we are on the top of the game. On top of the game.
But Gumi is saying, you know, as at one time, Gumi and Ekpa, they had a tussle. Where Gumi was saying that what, you know, he said at the arrival of American army in Nigeria, we even provoke this bandit to kill more Christians. He said America coming will not solve anything. But we've seen various pastors of Nigeria coming out to finally support the invasion of Nigeria army in Nigeria. You know, for them to even, you know, get a military base in Nigeria. What's your take as regards Gumi saying this?
Yeah.
So should Gumi know, should the American government and the Nigerian government not call this guy and ask this guy what to know about this banditry business in Nigeria?
See, let me tell you, Gumi knows he's a businessman. He's using them to run business. Remember, he's the chief negotiator. You understand? Negotiating between Nigeria and the criminals. So when they collect, he go and share with them. Imagine a country whereby a bandit, a terrorist is holding a wedding. You see people embracing it in a very large occasion, and we have army watching them. That means Nigeria is finished. So the Americans should come, and I know, according to what I saw in Twitter, that the way they're planning, if America should come, that they will manage themselves, divide themselves. Some will go to eastern part, while some, so that America will not, you know, ravage them all. Then they will use advantage to enter and kill the eastern people. You understand? But they don't know that the men on the ground is already know this. Information reaching that I see what they are planning. Men on the ground waited. That's why they are busy calling on Donald Trump. But there is another thing I want you to understand that these people don't know. When Donald Trump talks, let them take a look at what happened in Iran. They did not fight Iran. Israel didn't fight Iran. Do you understand? They only focus on the bad guys. But Iran was just busy sending to cause them havoc, cause them. But they themselves are specifically on a target, and which they successfully succeed. So if America were to come today to fight, the military, wherever they are, they will pick them. If they like, let them divide into 4 places. If they like, let them divide into 20. They will be picked in their various places. You understand? They will not escape it. And that is it. Another thing about Sheikh Gumi is this. Because Nigeria is not working, that is why Sheikh Gumi is still having mouth to talk. Because Sheikh Gumi is supposed to be serving 100 years imprisonment by now. If Nigeria is a country that is working. But because it's not working, that is why Gumi is still ranting. Because he was part of the people who negotiated to bring these people from Niger, Mali, Senegal, and what have you, to come them in order to destabilize Jonathan government. Believing that Jonathan is going to fight during the election. You understand? You understand? So that they will use war, which Ekiti was one of the states that they use in carrying out their training outfit. Do you understand? So, which at the end of the day, Jonathan, with by God grace, turned them down. And these are the reason why they stand today saying Nigeria refused to pay them, that they are fighting for their rights. Yes, now because they invited them, they use Mighty Allah to go and organize them, carry them. I said they use Mighty Allah under Muhammadu Buhari. That was why when they were asked to leave, have you forgotten there was a time when Buhari was in power? Buhari, they were asking them to leave Nigeria. And they insisted that they are not going. He forgot that they should need to pay them money. That they brought them here. But it's not something, I'm saying something that is not clear. I'm saying what is clear. And they are giving them money, but the money was not enough for them. They use it to acquire more because they were promised that Nigeria is their homeland. So they want to take their homeland. But it is good, let them take their homeland in the north and stay in that north.
Is that why the Christians are suffering then?
Because those ones over there welcome them. Is it not the Fulanis that welcome the outside that welcome them in the name of Islam, and the Islamic this thing welcome them too? You understand? So they are Islamic and Islam they take, and they decided to, you know, portray their own other side of them. So let them face it there. You understand? So that is their own cup of tea. My own is that Biafra should go. That's just a free man, Nnamdi Kanu, and free Simon Ekpa, and let Biafra go their own way. Anything that they like, let Nigeria do. So you see why Finnish government You understand? So Gumi and the likes of them. You see why Finnish government decided to do the needful, so that they themselves will not be included in the list. Just the same way Kenya want to withdraw their head. Do you understand? Look, okay, take a look at. I say what happened in the court in Nigeria on the 7th of this very month exposes many things about Nigeria. To God, it's a good idea. You know, when I told you people that Simon Ekpa filed a case against Finland and into appeal court regarding to quack judge that they brought into the system to pass a quack and a fake judgment, just the same way Omotoso is trying to use a law that does not exist in the case of Nnamdi Kanu here in Nigeria. So the Sam Passy, or what is his name, you know, Sam Passa, you know, passed the stupid judgment against Simon Ekpa. And the case filed, he has filed a case suit against him, you understand, in appeal court, which they have been dribbling and been playing a game with it ever since. You know, he made a confession that he did not make any concrete verification before passing on a judgment. So a day is coming, and that day has finally come. And you know, they gave them about 4 months for them to fight the case. Of which today you can see it, and I thank God, because I wonder, when I saw it, I was like, why is the appeal court now picking the case up now, giving time to hear Simon Ekpa, not knowing that the congressmen from the United States of America sued them. You understand? Not knowing that they filed a case against the Finnish government court regarding to their judgment in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Remember that IPOB already said that they are going to do what? Sue Finnish government in Haiti, you know, over that case, over that judgment against Simon Ekpa. You know, I know, and you know, Ngozi Orabeze based in US, you know, and she have this influence in that Congress here. So I believe that she's using her influence to gain the ground of all this, because she says she will not give up. She will fight until justice prevail. And just as Nnamdi Kanu have already earlier said that that is going to use truth to conquer Nigeria. You understand? Which everything is showing up now. You can see it, and you agree with me that true, Nnamdi Kanu is using truth against Nigeria, and IPOB, Ngozi Orabeze and co are using the constitutional rights, you know, and their influence and the Congress support to do what? To pave way for Simon Ekpa. So I am very, very happy for this news, because this time around, Haiti, Finland, the appeal court will definitely give audience to our brother, our leader, one of our second leader in this struggle. No other person than Simon Ekpa after Nnamdi Kanu. So definitely, as they pay the attention when he appears, definitely based on what is already on the ground now, you see somebody is the one responsible for the kidnapping that is going on in Nigeria, and now he's in jail. Abi, you pronounce him 6 years. Now he's in jail. Abi, not in court again. Court have concluded. Now he's in jail. Did the killing and kidnapping stop? To the point that the commanders of Nigeria armies, I mentioned General Mba, Google it now, they have killed him. Who are the people that killed him? Terrorists in Nigeria. The jihadists. They killed him. Commander General Mba now is dead as I speak to you. In active work, they killed him. ISWAP group. They killed him. They invaded their destiny and killed him.
What did happen in Borno?
Is Angola, whatsoever they call their name. You know, I don't know how to pronounce that their language this thing. I tell you what happened. No. Google it and confirm if I'm lying. You understand? And I've been waiting to see the chief of defense to carry army to visit both Borno, Zamfara, Katsina, and Co. To go house to house to pick young youths. Just the same way they did in Aba, when 4 soldiers were killed one certain time.
The truth is finally out. Now that the Finnish government has declared the CDS of Nigeria, Musa, a terrorist now, what is the next phase of the lie? What lies can the government tell Nigerians?